Hi, I'm Becky with the good hair. And the other day on Twitch, I decided it was a good idea that I should learn how to play Risk. And who better to teach me than my friend Pete from the Kill Pete strategy? Actually learn how to play. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I know it's manual settings. I know that's about it probably. Like me and Pete have 1v1'd a little bit, but I can't say that I've like fully taken over the thought process of like how to play a 1v1. Because I know Risk is a series of 1v1s, but getting to the final 1v1 is a different story. What VC? We can do it in the live one. How do you not have access? What do you mean you don't have access?
Hi.
Hi.
You know how to play Risk?
I don't know. Do you know how to play Risk?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So this is like this isn't an actual 1v1. This is like the most basic of all most basic things. And the reason I did it like this is so that we'll have enough time to discuss the actual principles.
Okay.
Okay, so we're playing a 5-minute turn timer world domination manual setup. So this would be
disgusting.
This would be just the most bare bones sort of like
thing to start with.
You're heavily favored because you go first.
Right.
So what do you think? How would you choose to pick your territories, knowing that you're in the first position? What would you choose?
Well, I should probably pick like an outer part. So
yes,
yeah,
you want to pick the corners of the map because that's going to force me into the middle of the map.
Yeah.
Your job as the first player is to push the second player into fewer positions so you can run through them on the first turn.
Yeah.
So your first pick is neither a corner.
I thought it was technically a corner.
It's close to a corner, but South Africa would be the true corner there. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, because it only has it has 3 points, technically 3 points of entry,
it's
only in one spot.
It's almost the same. It's almost the exact same.
Yeah.
But it's just little differences like this that are going to cost you in 1v1s. So in this situation, my correct pick is Argentina or Eastern Australia, but I think Eastern Australia is slightly better because the Australia bonus is slightly better. So that's why I go there first.
Okay.
That is the best corner on this map, I think, in a vacuum.
Okay. So if I wanted to go beside you in there, that wouldn't be a terrible choice because that stops you from taking the whole bonus?
You don't have to block. Your job is to force me into the middle.
But I also don't want you to take a bonus while you're placing.
No, it doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
Because the only thing that matters is if the first player holds a bonus on their first turn.
Right.
Because you're the first player, you have the opportunity to break. So I think your correct decision here is Argentina.
Which is still in...
bottom left.
Bottom left.
Yeah. So I'm going to continue to force the issue in Australia.
Okay.
So now you can think about blocking, or you can think about pressuring me in South America.
Okay. Wait, pressuring you into South America?
So again, you're the first player.
Right.
So you threatening to take a bonus is really bad for me. My job is to block you from taking bonuses. So if you take Peru here, then you're going to force me into either Venezuela or Brazil, which opens your line into one of those two directions during the attacking part of your first turn. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to continue, because that was inevitable, I'm going to continue to push into Australia. Okay, so you block.
Yeah.
Cool. If at any point right now you take Venezuela or Brazil, I have to take the other one.
Yeah.
So you have a forced pick on me. Or I give up 2 additional troops, which I'm never going to do.
No.
Okay.
That's a corner.
It's somewhat of a corner. It's somewhat of a corner.
It's okay. Don't mind me. The entire time that we're going to be picking these, I am probably going to point out things whether or not they're a corner.
Well, I mean,
we'll find out.
I might also make some mistakes. We're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna do capitals. So the capital adds a little bit of a.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add stuff to make it more difficult, but this is just like the simplest I could think of to go over the actual principles of what you want to be doing in 1v1s. Right. Your job as the first player is to group me and give yourself lines to attack through me on the first turn.
Yeah. Oh, Japan.
Japan's a good corner.
So Japan's a corner.
I mean, right now it is. Between South Africa, Australia, and Argentina, we took the best corners first, which you would expect to happen. I don't think you want to be there. I don't think that does you anything. No, I don't think that does you anything.
Okay.
So there's a lot of big territories in Asia that I think can go way later because Asia's the least valuable continent. Mm-hmm. Right? It's the one you're least likely to hold. So having more earlier picks in more valuable continents, I think, makes more sense. Risky Cam is giving you shit.
I know. He's literally just like, how is that a corner? As soon as I read it, I started to giggle, and I'm like, I can't. What do you mean? How is that a corner? I don't know. Everything's a corner when you look at it a certain way. No, I'll just finish that.
Yeah, force the issue.
Yeah.
I like it. Yep. Also, I don't have fog on right now.
Yeah.
So that's going to fuck with the manual setup. Normally...
Oh, yeah, because in fog it shows that there's fog until you pick something and it doesn't show the rest of the map, right?
Right, but not only that is when we start putting our troops on after everything's picked.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to put troops on one at a time, which also would advantage you as the first player.
Yeah.
There's a certain type of prediction guessing game going on with how you place your troops. And that's part of the skill to manual setup. So in this game, we're going to learn more about the picks than we are about the troop placement. Right. Because you're always just going to block my troop placement, and you'll get a favorable roll on it because of attacker's advantage. Or at least you should, right?
Yeah.
You might get bad luck, but you can't really play to that expectation. You have to play to your probabilities. So so now that we're talking about this,
yeah.
How well do you understand the probabilities of your dice? Like, do you understand how the dice work?
Well, I know that true random is like actually rolling dice, which makes sense. But
yeah, balance splits is rolling dice too.
Well, no, I know everything is technically rolling dice, but I meant like the closest thing to physically rolling a pair of dice.
Sure. Okay.
But balance splits, it seems like as long as you have like 5 or 6 troops more than somebody else's stack or something like that, you should be able to hit it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're 95+% to get a win if you're 5 troops over. That's my rule of thumb. Yeah. Anything around 10 troops, if it's 15 almost always beats a 10, 16 almost always beats an 11, something like that. But more what I was talking about is do you actually understand the way the dice work? Like, how do I what does one roll look like?
No.
Okay, so maybe we'll do this when we get to the actual attacks.
Okay.
So, you know how you have the opportunity to roll 1, 2, or 3 dice?
Yes.
Okay, so you can't roll more than 3, and the defender can't roll more than 2 unless it's a capital. So the way the dice work is the game checks highest pairs, and the defender wins in a tie. So if I roll a 6 and a 5 as the attacker, and I roll a 1, let's say as my third dice, and you roll a 6 and a 5 as the defender, you win both. Because your 6 beats my 6, and your 5 beats my 5.
Right.
Follow?
Yeah.
Okay. So the attacker's advantage is slight. It's not all that massive, but that's on an individual roll basis. Once we get into 20 stacks smashing into each other, a 20% differential can end up with you being up 5-7 troops overall.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. I like what you've done. So you're gonna force me to pick Siam?
Yes.
I don't hate that. No, I don't. I don't hate that move at all. Because you see, I've taken the other 3 in Australia.
Yeah. So you would rather like take Australia, and then.
Well, you'll see what I do about this.
Yeah. Let's also remember that I'm not great at geography, so naming the territory by name is terrible. So as soon as you were like Siam, I'm like, Zoom. Yes.
French Indochina.
No, I would prefer made up names, like the thing that looks like the doohickey and the place that looks like Tumulus.
Tumulus. Yes. Okay. So we're putting troops down now, and you get to start. So the problem with this is, as I said, you're going to be able to see where I put my troops.
Yeah,
and
without
you're going to
fog.
be able to adapt to that. But normally we would have fog on, so you would have to guess where I'm putting my troops.
Right. And even placing troops, because you can also see where I'm putting my troops in general. Like, I'm not... in a 1v1, it doesn't make sense to put... Or, I mean, maybe it does make sense to put all of your troops in one place, but I mean... I'm not entirely sure. Because,
No, just take a... shoot your shot.
Okay.
She picks there.
Yeah. Oh, this is one troop at a time? I thought that,
That's what I meant about the fog, right? The fog fixes for this. But I wanted to go with from the most basic to the more complicated.
Okay.
You don't seem to be interrupting what I'm doing.
No. Well, I'm... Yes and no.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
It's Australia. I like Australia this time of year, I think.
Yeah, you're a real boss, Australia.
Ooh.
Oh.
Good pun.
Thanks, man.
Where'd you get that? The pun store?
It was on sale. It was a fucking half off.
Half off? That's a deal. What a steal.
Oh.
Oh, lordy.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, you only got 12 more troops to play.
Only 12. Every time I place one, I'm just like, the fuck is going on?
What do you mean?
No, it's never mind. Maybe it's just me being stoned and hearing like the bloop every once in a while.
I like the bloop. It's a satisfying
the bloop
noise.
is a satisfying sound.
It keeps us coming back for more.
It really does. It comes back for every bloop. I don't know where I'm placing troops. This is terrible. I see what you're doing, and I don't like that.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to lose the game.
I know you're not trying to lose the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we switch it up.
Oh, I wouldn't have put any troops up there.
Why?
So your job right now
is to stop
keep your troops together.
Yeah.
So that you can get the maximum velocity of your dice. So if you don't have 4v1, if you don't have 3 additional, because the 1 is always the placeholder, right? So for the reason you can roll 3 dice when it's a 4v1 is you have 3 available troops to make an attack. So keeping your stacks together as the first player is important.
Okay.
And that's why I'm working so hard to split myself up, because it forces your stacks into multiple directions, which gives you shittier rolls, right? 4v1 is 100% roll, 3v1 is only 89%, and 2v1 I think with balance splits is like 37. With natural odds it's like 40%. So
Okay.
you want to be able to your job right now is to hit as much of my shit as you can on the first turn.
Okay. Oh, you have a 3 and I hate this.
Yeah. I hate this.
I am not a fan.
Risk.
Nah.
You don't like Risk?
What do you mean? We're playing Risk? I thought this was Connect 4.
Connect 5. Next level.
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Alright, so I have 7 troops to deploy. I think this is gonna have to go. Mine.
Nice.
Thank you. Also, get fucked.
No, my 3.
I don't know where else to go. I don't know how to
Why?
start this. Why?
What?
Why? No, Chad, if I take Australia, he's going to use his 10 and he's going to eat me, and that's not what I want. This is not what this... We're taking strategic moves. Super serious 1v1 tutorials.
Strategery.
So much strategery. It's like stratego, but I can't even talk anymore. I had words.
Stratastic.
Strat-tastic. There we go.
Is that it? Is that all the attacks you're making?
No, that's not all the attacks I'm making. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, clearly. That would be your first minute.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Europe?
Yeah, we're gonna take Europe. I have SA. We're gonna take Europe.
Good job.
And what else am I gonna hit of yours? Without
Whatever you want, man.
whatever I want. I didn't know I had so many options.
Well, you still have
4 minutes.
You still have an 8 stack. You still have a 7 stack. You could punch me a lot more.
I could.
It looks like you've gotten pretty good dice so far.
Yeah, but I mean, if I punch your 7, then I have to actually like slow roll that, and I don't know that it's actually gonna work out in my favor.
You might get unlucky.
I might get unlucky.
That's right. It's possible.
It is possible. So...
Okay, so one thing you needed to do there, which you didn't do, is you got to get me under 12 territories.
Oh.
So the reinforcement rule in Risk is also a thing.
Okay.
The reinforcement rule in Risk is count the number of territories you control, divide by 3, round down. And you can never get less than 3.
Okay.
Did we get that? Count the number of territories you control.
Okay.
Divide by 3, round down.
Okay.
You can never get less than 3. So you're always minimums. That's why you always start with 3 a turn. And then because I started with 14 territories, I got an additional troop.
Oh, so you got 4.
12 territories gives 4. 12, 13, 14 gives 4. And then 15, 16, 17 gives 5. 18, 19, 20 gives 6, and so on.
Okay.
So right now what I'm doing is I took the Australia bonus. I'm also going to not open your 3 on that side.
Right.
Oh, and I got a little unlucky, so I might not break. So this might be fatal. We
oh, like a 2v1? Oh.
Okay, we did get the break. So now what I'm going to try and do is I'm just going to try and hit you as hard as I can to get your territory count as low as possible. Right now you're at 21, so that's 7. And I'm getting shitty dice.
Oh.
And I don't think I get you, even if I hit you here.
I still have 19
I don't get you
territories.
under 18, right? So there's no reason for me to roll a 2v1 here, which is bad odds for me, because I still can't get you under 18.
Right.
If you're at 19 or you're at 18, you still get 6 next turn. So my thinking right now, my only choice right now is, do I want to split to try and guard something on the other side of the board? Or do I want to try and hold Australia? I don't think I'm going to hold Australia. I think you have too many troops. I think it's already over.
Like the whole game is over?
Yeah. There's a small chance you get unlucky. But I don't think so. I think by the time you get to Australia, you'll have so many troops that you'll break me, and you're already generating, 2 troops extra a turn
Yeah.
because you went first. But next we'll try this with capitals and fog and
Okay.
blizzard. So we'll add a bunch of other stuff, which will make the territory selection a little bit more skillful, and add all sorts of, other fuckery. It was very, very unlikely that I was going to be able to win going second.
Yeah.
Given these settings specifically. But I thought just having a nice long turn timer would
Help.
be good to go. Yeah, just go over the principles of how
Yeah.
the actual rules of the game, how this actually works. Yes, you have 20. So you have twice my troops, right? You have 30. I have 15 troops, and I'm getting 5 though. Can I come back with 5? What does 5 give me? Well, this is my best line, I think. If my best line is to take South America, and assuming I get perfect dice, which I probably won't.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly. We try it.
Oh, you
Okay,
did.
so we do get South America, but I mean, you're still getting 7 troops, right? So you'll be
Yeah.
able to break that and probably take whatever you want. The game's still over.
Yeah.
20 to 33, like there's no chance. There's no chance I even survive to trades. Yeah. Oh, 5v2.
You don't think you don't believe in the 5v2?
Well, why hinge a winning game on a less than perfect roll?
Fair.
You've already won, right? So why risk that 7% that you fucking miss a 5v2?
Yeah.
It's the little it's the little things like that make 1v1s
Ooh.
what they are.
Yeah.
Just understanding the probabilities and then playing towards them. Yeah, and that's a GG because there's no chance I can break Australia and
South America. Or South Africa.
You don't
yeah.
have South Africa.
No, I don't have South Africa. Yeah, again, bad at geography, okay?
Geography. Who needs
Yeah.
it? Maps? Fuck that.
What the fuck's a map for? I have Google Maps. We have all of the technology at our hands at this point.
Why?
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 No, not why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna put my stack here. I don't know. Yeah, that one. Meh.
Bleh.
Bleh.
Blah. Fuck your 6.
My 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my 6.
Oh no.
Oh!
Why?
Sucks to suck sometimes, does it?
It does.
Why? Thanks.
Just go robot.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Do you have enough troops to kill me this turn?
I think I do.
Okay.
In a very odd way. No, I don't actually. Maybe I do. I have to leave like 3 here if I do it, or no. No, I don't know what I'm thinking here.
Pause for a second.
Okay,
so I am in 3 pockets
yeah.
that are attached from Kamchatka, right? So you see how your 6 already lines up. So 6 in Brazil, bottom left, goes up, up, up.
Yeah.
And hits those 3 naturally. I don't think you need to add anything to that 6.
No.
So what I would do in this scenario is I would add 3 troops to Iceland to get that single. And I would add the remainder of, yes, right there. The land of ice.
The land of ice.
Yes. 3 troops. Yeah, maybe a 4th troop just to make sure it's 100%.
Okay.
And then everything else would go in Kamchatka because you can split in 3 directions. Kamchatka is top right. You see how it connect? No, that's Siberia. Top right. True top right. Yeah.
Okay.
So, because see how that 14 goes down and to the right, down and to the left, and over and to the right? So you actually can hit all 3 of those other pockets from that position.
Okay.
And those are the types of places you're going to want to find in an endgame like this. So that you can, again, keep your troops together and
Yeah.
just get the maximum velocity out of your dice. Split once.
Yeah.
And go pop, pop. Yeah. And there you go.
Nice.
Well done.
Yay.
Okay, so we're going to do similar thing, classic, but we're going to add fog, we're going to add blizzard, and we're going to add capitals.
Oh, God. If you had fun watching this video, hit that like button. If you want to catch more fun, hit that subscribe. And if you want to catch the fun live, find me on Twitch. Okay, bye!